NASA Administrator Bill Nelson was just interviewed, and he didn't hold back about his thoughts on mysterious crafts and the bigger questions that people ask, like are we alone in the universe? Has life already made its way to planet Earth? And how do we explain the mysterious crafts that have recently been detected? NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said the following about the release of Navy sightings of mysterious aircrafts. I have received the classified version as well. I've seen the report. It said basically what we thought, and that's that we don't know the answer for what those Navy pilots saw, and those Navy pilots knew that they saw something. They tracked it, locked their radar onto it and followed it. It was suddenly moved from one location to another, and what the report does tell us is that there's been over 140 of these sightings. So naturally, what I asked our scientists to do is to see if there's any kind of explanation from a scientific point of view, and as of right now I'm waiting for their reports. He was then asked about his feelings on what they were, and if he could explain them. He said the following: not only reading the report, but 3 years ago I talked to the Navy pilots, and this was when we were briefed in the Senate Armed Services Committee, and my feelings is that there is clearly something there. It may not necessarily be extraterrestrial, but if it is a technology that some of our adversaries have, then we better be concerned. The reporter then said it was interesting how he didn't rule out the possibilities of extraterrestrials. The next question was the following: do you know what our adversaries are capable of? And do you know if they have the capabilities to create these flying objects? He said the following: I don't think so, but when it comes to the universe is so large that we have a program in NASA called the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, but thus far we don't have any receipts of communication from something that would be intelligent. The next question was the following: do you think this report is going to create more anxiety and theories around this topic? People want an explanation and people want to know what these things are. He responded with the following: ever since the Navy pilot's video came out, people are hungry to know, and ever since Star Trek people are desperate to find out what's out there in the cosmos. Are we alone? Personally, I don't think we are. The universe is so big it's 13.5 billion years ago when the universe started. That's pretty big. But people are hungry for this kind of information and we're going to keep on searching. The reporter then said that it sounds like you believe in the idea that there's other living beings outside of planet Earth, to which he responded with the following: we are already finding examples of other planets around other suns. When we launch the James Webb Telescope in November, it will peer back in time almost to the beginning, and then we will find important information and more planets. Many people find these comments interesting, as NASA hasn't really been vocal about the topic of mysterious crafts, and when they've been asked questions they usually just shut them down immediately. But people gave praise to Bill Nelson as it comes across that he has a much more open mind. One of the things that people picked up on was the fact that he said the United States is very advanced, and that he doesn't think that other countries have this type of technology. The question that this then poses is who owns these things? If the biggest powerhouse on the planet has admitted that it's not them, and even officials are saying that they don't have this type of tech, where are these things coming from? One of the issues with this is that there's many different theories floating around, and people have found it strange how these officials are changing their tune. After all, governments and space agencies have never been vocal about these mysterious crafts, but all of a sudden they're now claiming that they want to know what these things are. There's some who have speculated that it's got to the point that they now need to be honest, while others have said that they may have a motive of their own, with some noting that whenever this topic gets brought up, it's shortly followed by the military asking for a much bigger budget, and that they need to ensure that they can protect people. This narrative has already put people off, with many saying that it's strange how they're making out like these things are a threat, and that we need a much bigger budget just in case things go wrong. People who are interested in this topic have said that surely if these things were going to do anything they would have done it by now, saying that it's hard to know where all of this has come from, and why it's come out now. For years pilots, officials and everyday people have reported seeing these mysterious crafts, but they were largely ignored, with some even losing their jobs after they spoke out. As of right now, many theories remain, but what some have noted is that the government can't really win, regardless of the outcome, saying that if these do belong to us, they've been lying about our technological capabilities for years, and that this whole time we've had aircrafts that are able to travel across our planet at tens of thousands of miles per hour. Also noting that if these things don't belong to us, and are extraterrestrial in nature, it means that they've lied to generations for years, and that a whole new discussion needs to be had about our place in the universe. So what do you make of these mysterious crafts? And what do you make of the new NASA administrator being open about these mysterious crafts? Also, what do you think they are? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.